How you guys doing? This is Mark. Know me from my series, How to Pay Off Your Car Loan in 36 Months Without Giving Up Starbucks or Being Cheap. You watch my series on unemployment articles. I'm going to highlight that a little bit later. We're going to talk about, hit up on the Powerball real quick. No Powerball winners last night. Keep working my strategy. $25. Send that to me. P.O. Box 540, San Bernardino, California, 92402. Repeat this. Watch the video again. Get the information. Watch how I do the Powerball. Getting ready for our trip to Vegas. The Blackjack Retirement Fund. So that's $500. The goal is to win $50 this time around. Going to the downtown Grand Hotel. So the reason we're going to go there is because they have the parlay. So we're going to do $200 for the straight bets, $200 for the splits and double downs, $100 we're going to use for the different parlays. Like I played a multi-deck blackjack. So if you get a certain card, you get it. So we'll try that. But if I just win $50, I mean, that's a low end. That's 10%, 10 times more that you could put in the bank. Now, if I took $500 and put it in a bank, they only give me 1% interest back, which is $5. Which means after giving up $500 for a year, putting it in the bank, I only get $5 back. So that's how bad things are got. We got a generation of kids. I call it Generation F, because they're fucked. Trust me. Paying thousands of dollars. We'll talk about that later. Basically, you have a generation that know what passive income is, and if you just take $500, do your own calculation. Take $1,000, and if say the interest rate was 10%, how much money would you get back at the end of the year? So you're taking $1,000, you're putting it in the bank. The bank is giving you 10% interest to hold that bank and load it out. They give you $100 back. That's passive income. That's income you didn't have to work. The $100, that's like a week's worth of grocery. Or if you shop, some of you guys who shop at grocery outlet, that's 2 or 3 weeks worth of groceries, man. So that's the power of compounding. But now you don't have that compounding effect. All your money now is basically always going to be at risk. So either you have to do something like Powerball, blackjack. Even some of you guys, I'll get to that and we'll get to that in a minute. Something else to get to. So just think about that. So what that means is, first, you got to make the money. Like Grant Cardone says, got to make the money. You got to keep the money, and you got to keep it in the bank, even if they don't give you any type of interest back. You need to put that money where it's safe. You can't put it in the walls. You can't bury it in the ground where the groundhogs can eat it. You need some type of money. The reason you need some type of money is you need, I'll get to my quick tip on, this will relate to all of you guys. My tip for my Amazon warehouse people. Tip number 1, you work in a warehouse. You're a warehouse worker. You're not a sorter. You're not a picker. And if you deliver stuff, you're a delivery driver. You're not a drop shipper. You're a delivery driver. In the old days, like I told you, drug dealers, child molesters, terrorists, people couldn't hold jobs, work the job that you're working. Just because they pay you $15 an hour doesn't mean it's a great job. It's a good start. It's where I started in the warehouse. But let's not let that be the ending place. So my tip number 2 for my Amazon warehouse people is, number 1, I told you, you're a warehouse worker. So realize you can be cut at any time. If you don't have a good sales force and people marketing behind you, they'll get rid of you in a heartbeat. And for some of you, it's about to happen. Especially all you guys working for these companies with the white vans. You guys are the most at risk, especially when diesel goes up. Tip number 2, what I want you to do is just figure out how much money you have left at the end of the month once you pay your expenses. So tip number 1, drop shipper, you're a delivery driver. Warehouse picker, you're a warehouse worker. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Please don't go around telling people that what you do, it's embarrassing. I think not embarrassing, but you're bringing in money to the family, but don't advertise it. Trust me. Especially if you talk to someone who's in their 40s or 50s, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, I don't think you like a terrorist. Think you ought to run from the law or something." So the younger people, they may have bought into the drop ship stuff, but you got the older people, you fucking warehouse worker, man. That's it. Go work in the warehouse, get out of our face. Get my shit to my house. So Tip number 2, I know you said, Martin, warehouse workers, you're how tough on this. No, I'm not tough on you. I'm just trying to get it in the mindset. Because I got some of you guys who are buying these luxury cars, but you're making $15 an hour, but you're living at home. That's not good. Unless you like kissing mom and kissing your cousin, then hey, it's all more power to you. But tip number 2 for my Amazon warehouse people is just how much money do you have at the end of the month? What I want you to do is just realize, where is your money going? Going to the food? Is it going to the car? Is it going to the insurance? Is it going to the bar? Is it going to the weed? Now that weed is legal, don't get me started on that. Anything, just like this generation, they just throw shit at you guys. They just take all your money. Down on top of it, they take your initiative, and then you think you've accomplished something. But that's not what we're here to talk about. The reason I want you to know how much money you have, because eventually, I know the majority of you guys, I bet you about 50% of the people out there working in a warehouse are living at home. I bet you. Subscribe, comment, like. Subscribe, comment, like. I believe 50% of you live at home. So you're thinking, okay, you got your car, mom and dad will cover you. The problem is you don't know if mom and dad been paying that note on the house. Because I know they try to get you to pay $100 to $200. You be like hemming and hawing. But you know what? Because of this COVID thing, I think in the next 6 months, we're going to have, I was reading an apartment magazine, and they were right. You got tenants who took advantage of the COVID thing not to pay their rent. So now the rent's going to come due. So they're behind rent for 6 months. Now I'm expecting a person who's not working to get a job and go back and try to pay his rent to make it current. I just don't see it. So then what's going to end up happening is that actual homeowner is going to either just walk away from the house altogether, or he'll sell it to a person who's like a slumlord guy, and then he or she won't fix anything. So then you're going to see this gradual decline, mostly it's going to be rental houses. Anything that's a rental house is going to become like a there's a word for it, but it's going to watch them all start to get run down and stuff. Watch you get Section 8 people in them. It's going to be any type of rental house is going to be Section 8 rental, or it'll be like my house in Highland where I got I call it the COVID house. Or you're going to get a house where the parents move in and then they move in all the kids. So I got a house in Highland. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house, but 9 cars are in front. So the 9 cars bring their friends, dog pissing all over the place, kids making out with mom and dad in the rooms. So I call it the COVID house, man. So you want to know why COVID's spreading? Just go by those houses where you see 5 or 6 cars. Or you all see people always visiting. You're like, oh, just make sure you spray. You see them, spray, man. Ain't no use, especially right now, man. Who are these people? It's not so much that they're visiting; they live there. You got the mom, the dad, 3 kids, girlfriends, boyfriends. So you got 10 people in a house, and usually it's 1 or 2 bathrooms most of the time. There's not a lot of houses. Unless the house is over $500,000, you ain't gonna have 3 bedrooms. So you may be lucky if you have 1 bath and a half. So the reason I'm saying that is because some of you guys who are working in these warehouses thinking everything's okay. And you know what? That house you live with mom and dad, if it gets foreclosed, you're gonna be moving out. Yeah, the bank's gonna get their money. So. And then you don't know how mom and dad are doing with their retirement. What happened with the COVID stuff? Did that impact their Social Security? Did that impact their retirement from their company? How did that impact their pension? So it's a lot of stuff going on. The reason I want you guys to go back and figure out how much money you have is hey, what happens is, hey, mom and dad lose the house. What you gonna do? Do you have enough money to stay? Hey, if you have to, you don't want to live in your car, man. It's a bad deal. I was at the park yesterday. It's like a mom, a kid, a dog. I don't know, 2 guys. The mom must be screwing or something. They all at the park they live at the park, man. Live at the park, go to the bathroom, fuck in the bathroom. And you look in the trunk, their trunk's all full of shit. And it's they're as happy as it can be. Yeah, see. But they're loud, they're nasty. There's another guy, he lives in his car. He lives in a Altima or something with the bike outside with another guy living in the back car. Just people have just given up, man. They're just giving up, and they're nasty on top of it, man. Not only are they giving up and nasty, they're just fucking annoying. They just can't accept their existence. Well, you want to be homeless? Hey, that's on you, man. I don't know what's going on, but it's not good enough. They got to get and try to draw, make noise, play music. It's just irritating, man. So that's what I'm saying. Like, just in case mom and dad lose the house, you can try to do the rest area thing with everyone I see, but eventually you're gonna get tired of that car. So hey, do you have like $100 saved up? Do you have $200 saved up? At least so you can like stay in a Motel 6 or stay in a new nice hotel for 1 or 2 nights. Get your finances fixed up. Find out if you can find a place to live, or you need just some extra money. Hey, what about that fancy Beamer you have gets a flat? How long do you think you're gonna ride on the donut? Or hey, you need an oil change. Or hey, you need to go to the dentist. Or hey, you just want to have a decent meal beyond shopping at the grocery outlet, 99-cent store, buying all kind of crap food. So that's what I'm saying. As a warehouse worker, things you got to do. Number 2 tip, find out how much money you have. Then once you find out how much money you have, how much money can you put away and not use? It's very important now, because things are about to like get dicey. Because I finally think it's just like people kind of like live rich. We have like a live rich, die poor generation. Even the older people, man, they think they're in a luxury car. Everyone has a Mercedes. Everybody has a dog, but everybody's shopping at a 99-cent store, grocery outlet, all type of stores like that. Ain't got no money, man. You don't want to be that. They go, Uncle Trump and Aunt Nancy will take care of us. I don't think so, man. That stimulus money, for some of you guys, you'll never see it. You'll be on the street before you see it. Then that check they get you will disappear. So, but this is my tip for you warehouse workers. Number 1, you're a warehouse worker. If you deliver stuff, you're just a delivery drop person. You're that drop ship. Because if the company gets tired of you, they'll drop ship you out the door. Tip number 2 for my Amazon delivery people. Just find out how much money you make, how much money you can save. This is the time now for you to expand. But to expand, you got to know where your money is, how much you can save. Because now it's the end of the month. Like I told you, there's going to be no back to school bump. That's done. It's already August 29th. School usually starts September something. So there's no after school bump. People are going to probably go on vacation for Labor Day. I don't know why. Half of them ain't been working since March. So well, the labor they should be doing is looking for a job. But people won't do that. They just don't want to admit, I'm broke, man. Got a generation. No, you've been in work for 7 months, man. You don't have any money saved up. The dog eats better than you. You're broke, man. But people don't want to admit it. So watch you have like this vacation. I don't know where the Labor Day traffic. You can't be in California, so they must be going to Arizona or Nevada, because ain't shit happening here in Cali. Going back, ain't nobody coming back to Cali no more. They're going out of Cali. So that's my tip. And then this is Monday, so now it's time to let's get refocused. We got September, October, November, December. 4 months, man. 4 months to push hard toward the end of the month. And get ready, because I'm going to be calling you, because I'm going to get some of you guys to sell your house, man. You need to sell that house. You don't need that house, man. Some of these people got houses. I don't need these houses anymore, man. Give these houses to the bank. Sell the house now before the bank gets it later. So, just my tip number 2. Just my Amazon tip for my warehouse people. And also, some of you guys are getting tired of paying those car loans. Have a $25, $75, $125 program to help you pay off that car loan. One thing, that car loan, the sooner you get that car loan paid off or get it paid off a couple of months in ahead, now you got the opportunity to start saving you some money so you can handle some crises that come up. We got the $397, $697, $797 Get Out the Stack program. That's for you people who've been out of work who say, oh, I don't want to pay the money. You're out of work, bro. Learn how to get ahead. Invest in yourself while other people aren't investing in themselves, thinking they're going to make it a difference in the whole... Don't get me started on anything. Between police reform to politics, it's like, you people just need to be making money. If you want to like succeed, make money. Because when it comes to politics, neither party's going to help you, trust me. And also, we're going to start my commission program soon. So I've got to apply for a couple of commission jobs. As soon as I interview, I'm going to start those. So that's $100 to $1,000 for the commission programs. Like I told you, you got to have some money saved up in a deposit fund to help you get through these commission programs. And then we have the $25 Powerball one. Okay, gives you my best strategies. And you know my best program. It's $50 now, going up to $150 later. That is my Blackjack Retirement Fund program. So get in on that, man, because we're going to go to Vegas soon. And I want to be able to get you invested in this program. So do that. And if not, some of you guys said, oh, I don't want to give you no money, man. You black, you steal my money. Then subscribe to the channel, man. If you take learn like one or two tips that I have when I'm investing $1,000, $10,000 in my education, hey, I'll get you from grocery outlet, 99-cent store, where you're actually buying groceries in a real restaurant. Try that. Talk to you later.